When we think of a leech, we picture a dark, wriggling creature lurking in murky waters, ready to latch onto unsuspecting swimmers. For centuries, leeches have been infamous for their blood-sucking habits, symbolizing things that drain our energy. In popular culture, they're the ultimate bloodsuckers, creatures to be feared and avoided. Yet, leeches have a long, strange partnership with humans. Ancient doctors used them for bloodletting, believing it could cure disease. Even today, medicinal leeches help in modern surgery, improving blood flow in reattached fingers and skin grafts. Despite these uses, the leech's reputation as a parasite persists. Their sharp jaws and anti-clotting saliva make them highly specialized for feeding unnoticed. This adaptation has made them successful worldwide, from ponds to rainforests. Leeches seem alien, feeding on the life force of others, not as dramatic predators, but as silent opportunists. This image has shaped our view of leeches for centuries. But what if the first leeches weren't bloodsuckers at all? A remarkable fossil discovery is now challenging everything we thought we knew about their ancient origins. In ancient Wisconsin rock, scientists unearthed an extraordinary fossil, a complete leech, perfectly preserved for 435 million years. This fossil dates back to the Silurian period, when life on land was just beginning and the seas teemed with strange creatures. Leeches are soft-bodied, rarely fossilized, so finding one this complete is almost unheard of. The fossil reveals the entire animal, from sucker to segmented body, with astonishing detail, even its digestive system. Named Plectronocerina cambriensis, it's the first solid evidence of what early leeches looked like. Before this, scientists could only speculate about leech evolution. This fossil provides a tangible link to the deep past, letting us study a real ancestor. The Wisconsin site is a Lagerstätte, a rare fossil bed that preserves even delicate creatures. Such sites offer priceless glimpses into ancient ecosystems, not just animals with hard shells. For a leech to be preserved here is a stroke of luck. Thanks to these unique conditions, we can now unravel the true story of leech evolution. This fossil changes our understanding of their origins. It's a window into a world long before the leech became a bloodsucker. Examining Plectronocerina cambriensis, scientists found it was nothing like modern leeches. Its mouthparts and digestive system lacked the tools for bloodsucking. No muscular pharynx, no cutting jaws. Instead, it had a simple tube-like proboscis, built for hunting, not parasitism. Early leeches were likely predators or scavengers, feeding on small invertebrates along the seafloor. They may have hunted worms or scavenged dead animals, not waited for a host to pass by. The fossil shows a segmented body and a rear sucker, probably used for anchoring or moving like an inchworm. But overall, it was a simpler, less specialized creature than today's leeches. This ancient leech represents an early chapter in their evolutionary story. The blood-sucking lifestyle evolved much later, as new opportunities arose. The first leeches were hunters and scavengers, not parasites. Only over millions of years did some descendants develop the tools for feeding on vertebrate blood. The parasitic leech is a recent twist in a long evolutionary journey. This discovery forces us to rethink what it means to be a leech. Paleontologists explain that evolving to feed on blood is complex, requiring specialized tools and chemistry. The ancient leech fossil lacks these features. It's a simple predator, not a parasite. In the Silurian, there were few vertebrates to parasitize, mostly just marine invertebrates. It made more sense for early leeches to feed on abundant small prey. The move to bloodsucking came much later, as fish and land animals became common. This evolutionary arms race drove the development of modern leech specializations. The Wisconsin fossil gives us a baseline for this journey. It shows how adaptation shapes new ways of life over time. The story of leeches is one of change, driven by shifting opportunities in ancient seas. Soft-bodied fossils like this leech are incredibly rare. Most decay before they can be preserved. This fossil fills a huge gap in our knowledge of annelid evolution. Without it, our view of life's history would be incomplete, biased toward creatures with hard skeletons. The leech's story reminds us that today's animals often have surprising pasts. Evolution is full of twists. Leeches began as hunters, not parasites. Discoveries like this challenge our assumptions and reveal the unexpected. Each rare fossil adds a new chapter to the story of life's diversity. The journey from seafloor hunter to bloodsucker is just one example of evolution's endless creativity.